Today, welcome. I'm going to be talking about the wonderful topic of Frutiger Aero. So, not only am I going to be talking about it, I'm going to be watching some silly tiki-takis about it that I can find. Specifically to do with the iOS update. I knew what Frutiger Aero was before this, but this has been making its rounds on social media. Some people really don't like it, like this one. No. It makes me think though, my normal phone, people always I'm so used to it because it's been like this for so long. Whenever someone sees me on my phone and they look at my home screen, which, like, by the way, what are you doing? Why are you looking at someone else on their phone? But here are my home screen apps. So as soon as you see this, you're like, why does everything look like that? That's what I assume because it's what you're not used to. But I said it like this very long ago. So much so that new updates put like this like white barrier around each one too. I mean, you can barely see it, but I'm like, I'm not gonna do it again. But I was for sure in school when I did that because, like, when else would I have that time? At home, I had stuff to do since I was a mini child. But at school, hey, I was individually changing the picture of each icon of my home screen. I used to go on websites too where it would let you have a little invisible part on your home screen. I don't know how to explain it. Like, one of the little tiles that would normally be an app would be part of your wallpaper. So then it would look like your apps are like separate. Like you would have like an island, which now you can do. But like you weren't able to do that years ago. So I used to do that as well. This Frutiger Aero aesthetic is freaking beautiful. I love it. It reminds me so much of when I first learned about technology and I was like, this is the future. Like this, bro. Oh my God. I literally, dude, places like this, I didn't even realize it was a pool. I'm not even kidding you. I thought this was like a fish tank. What the freak? I just am now realizing this is like a water park. Oh my God. What's wrong with me? Hold up.
Did I do?
Did I just whisper at me? Hold up.
Guys, how did I do?
Guys, how did I do? Dude, I love it, bro. Oh my God. Dude, something about that is so clean. I hate when they're calling it liquid glass, though. That's the stupidest name. What are you talking about? There's no liquid on my screen. It is pixels. It's just an effect. But it's still pretty fire, nonetheless. I don't know how I feel about each icon being blue, though. I think I like it better when it's clear and white. But still, I don't know. It just looks odd. But
Guys, how did I do?
more beautiful than anything now. No.
This is my former iOS 26 lock screen tutorial. That's how you go into clear mode. First, you go to customize, then press clear. That's
I love it.
Guys, how did I do?
Why do they all whisper? Yo, with the custom app things, that's actually fire. Look at
Guys, how did
Spotify.
I do?
Spotify being that actually that looks so cool like this. 3D and it's like glossy. That's fire. I like that. Oh, you got the iPod, bro. That was a thing for like a year of my life. I was on the late stages.
Guys,
Oh,
how
Roblox
did I-
logo. I just caught that too. That brought me back. I wasn't ready.
Proof my Frutiger.
This one though. Okay, hold up. Yo, like that looks insane, bro. When it's clear like that, that makes me feel like I'm like 12, gang, bro. That's beautiful. Wow, that's amazing. Okay, hold up. I'm gonna go to the account because I want stuff that's not just Apple. Old Xbox. Like, who designed this stuff? Like, I always wonder, like, what made them do it like this? Like, who was the first person to make something like this and was just like, yeah, Yeah, this gives off the emotions I was going for. Like, I think that's crazy. Like, it looks so unreal, but still so lifelike at the same time. It's like a comfortable loneliness that picture gives off, like this. Like, there's still like people and houses, but it's just so distant. And right here, there's like nothing. Nothing in the water, nothing right here. Just plants. And it's like you're peeking out from somewhere. But why? Why are you peeking out if there's no one even nearby? All of them over there. See that wallpaper, bro. Oh my god. I know everyone talks about this. You've probably heard so many people say some. But I had a Windows XP computer in my kitchen. And it would have that. That brings me back. Okay, why is it like pausing on one for like 8 miles and then skipping to another one for no reason? This looks like a Subway restaurant. One thing I wanted to talk about here. That like phone looking thing. Like why is it on this for 4 that bro? Come on. Remember when like little games on the computer look like that? Like this, bro. Who decided hot air balloons also felt so lifelike? Like even more than the birds. Like butterfly cool, bird cool, but the hot air balloon, bro. That makes me feel like we made it in life. Those could be bomber planes for all I know. But look, there's just a path that's just an open grass. There's just nothing. Nothing right here. Which would normally be scary, but it's not scary because there's a whole city you see. Like something about this feels so freaking cool. Like if this was in real life, I would sit here all day. I would just write music. I'd be chill working in those buildings too, bro. If it looks that beautiful outside, if I could see hot air balloon. Hey, 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 dude. See, I don't like that new minimalist house. The new type of minimalist house look where everything's like squares and corners. Popular in like LA and whatnot. This is where it's at. It's like kind of the same thing, but it's smooth and glossy. A rounded edge looks so much better. See those little game things, bro. Icons on the computers used to look like little gadgets. Like I was in Spy Kids every time I opened a song. It felt so cool. Like, look at that marketing, bro. Oh my god. That's crazy. Oh my goodness. That is beautiful. I tell you, that is perfect. That is, when did that stop? I wonder if it just never really worked. If it was just kind of like, if it worked, but not really like in the way they wanted it to. Imagine pulling up to work and it is that, dude. Like that city you see in the distance, this is what's going on inside of it. Like that would make me feel so much better. And everything's that blue and green aesthetic too. That's a big thing. Like my water bottle is blue and green. I wanted to mention that. I'm glad I remembered. This makes me think of Frutiger Aero every time I see it. Every time I take a sip of water, I'm thinking about how I'm traveling back in time. So before I was even born. Something about this picture I really love. Since when has a book ever been cool? I don't know. Not in my memory. But this is amazing. This makes me want to read. Like I feel like I could just sit on this open grassland with minimal trees and just read. That'd be cool. I really like this. There's like this galaxy pattern in the sky too that's very faint. There's like these stars and mist coming out. This is beautiful. See, this one I don't really like. This one lacks color. This one just feels like we're in a game. This one feels less like a game even though there's ground floating in the air. So that goes to show. I like that. So all of them seem to be like you're pulling up on a city. Like you're not there yet, but you like see it in the distance. Which I get, like this gives this anticipating sense, you know? Like you're like, oh my god, cool thing's about to come. I see it. We got this one. I don't know what this fish is doing being a rebel. You're just gonna die. What's your plan from here? Bro's about to just plop onto the ground and start suffocating in the air. The ocean of oxygen. These little ones are vibing though. This, okay, That doesn't feel like it belongs here at all. What is that picture doing here? This is a modern computer. This isn't even that cool outside. See, this picture looks so much different than this. What is this doing here? Get this out of here. This one though, like bro, the home is just secluded, gang. One thing I love is the house I grew up in. It was so open behind it. Like right now I live in a subdivision and it's right next to like 50 other subdivisions. But every individual subdivision is still bigger than my subdivision at my old house. My old house, it was basically two streets that connected in the middle, and like each row was houses and then there were houses on the sides. But where this like rectangle sub kind of was, there was just open land that surrounded it that I assume is probably going to be flooded with houses soon, or it might already be. But at the time it felt so cool. It gave off of the vibe of this right here, where it was just, I mean, not not one to one. The house was definitely not this, but like it felt like you were more closer to the people around you, and like you were more in your like own little land. Like you and your neighbors were all in this together, you know. Where like now I'll go outside and it's just endless houses on houses on houses. There's no open land for like very long away. So it makes me feel like I have less of an impact on the world. So I think that's another reason why I like looking at these pictures too. It makes me feel like comfy. Like imagine if this is how it was. We finally get a full screen of the we finally get a full screen of the tablet and it runs away from me. Hey, stay. That's beautiful. I wish my music plugins looked like this. That'd be fun. There probably is some I can do, but I don't care. On this day, you were here in real life? There's no way. There's no way. I'm failing to believe it. What is this? Bro. Oh, I remember that. That looks like a Subway wall. That's the type of stuff Subway would put up in their restaurants, gang. What is it doing at a hospital? I remember this type of font, though, when everything was like this. I swear some stuff still is. Like, it looks like a PowerPoint. Oh, I don't know about green. Mine was always like a faint orange, a salmon color, next to like a tan. And then they would have like this like purpley color. That was always common. But sometimes it would be like a blue-green. I don't know what this picture is. This is a very odd angle. What am I supposed to be looking at here? This kind of looks creepy. This is still the hospital one though, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. I don't want to look at the hospital one. Frutiger Aero. Aerial? A whole new world.
Wow, Frutiger Aero Public. Transport.
Frutiger Space is officially on Steam. In this game, inspired by the Promise Features aesthetic, you will be able to customize your meeple, explore unique islands, play minigames, and much more. Want to support the development? Just wishlist the game now. It's the easiest and really the best way to help us out. We'll also be having playtests, and we
They got a Frutiger Space. That's beautiful. I love that, whatever it is.
Guys, help! Why is my glass working?
Why do they talk so scary? LAI with this stuff. Imagine if that's what the malls looked like when you grew up. It seems like there's not much more to find on TikTok, but if y'all want to see more of this, I would love to go searching on other platforms. I love this topic. It makes me feel comfy and cool and cozy. Subscribe if you want to be more likely shown my videos in the future. Like this video so more people get to see. Comment down below how you feel. Do you remember this? Do you wish this time would come back? Were you not here for it and wish you were? Because I think it's beautiful. I would love to see it back and everywhere ASAP. But I'll catch y'all.